Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about some upcoming events. This is something that's going to be a little bit different because we're going to have the preeminent lawyer in the Dominican Republic, Johan Confidante, is going to be in the house, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, April 26th. And in case you missed it and just now got the announcement, down below in the description, I will have a link to the video because this is we're going to talk about anything that people ask. It's live here in the SSN Nation. And also this week, we're going to have Gwen Afrere, also the Larimar Group. Larimar City, and I don't know how to pronounce his company, but you guys are going to have to stay tuned because later this April 24th through the 29th week, we will have him on talking about real estate, talking about pre-construction, no qualifying real estate, and you can get him on one of the number one project right now in Punta Cana. Can they stay at number one for long? Well, you guys can find out. I'm going to go over a little bit of their backgrounds, and we're going to talk about a few other things in this video. But I just wanted to announce this week, make sure you don't miss anything. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, please share the videos because you never know who you're going to be able to help. And by the way, did you know you can get no credit check, no qualifying, no barrier to entry real estate? And what does that mean? That means it's assets that can pay you because you can buy condos and villas and townhomes in the Dominican Republic and in Miami and in the Philippines and in Costa Rica, all over the world. But are you going to pick the spot where you're going to have high demand, where your rentals will make you money and earn over 10, 15, maybe even 20% in the next few years? Well, come along for the ride because we're going to be talking about this and a little bit more, but you're going to have to stay tuned because you're going to have to join me and Gwen this week talking about Larimar City and Resort. That's right. How would you like to live in a resort? He's going to be coming on. So stay tuned later this week for that. Then the best attorney in all of the DR is going to be right here answering your questions live as well. And that's going to be 7 p.m. August 26th here in the SSN Nation, as I mentioned before. And if you want your information and questions answered, then you got to be here. If you miss it, that's on you. He charges, ladies and gentlemen, for some of this information and questions. So it's up to you what you want to do. And first, we're going to get into the SSN Nation YouTube podcast channel page. Because once again, I got to point out a few things. We have videos. You need to share. You need to help people. And we have a community here. And we have members that you can see here on the screen. There's a reason, because there's a join button. There's a difference between subscribe and joining as a member. Members receive special messages under the community tabs. They can always join me on any live stream. So just like Johan's going to be here, right? You could join me on that. How sweet is that, right? Just like when Gwen's on, you can join me on that if you're a member because you'll have the link to get in. Nobody else can get in. Now, if you want to become a member, please hit that join button, and they receive 1 or 2 videos specifically for them during the month and some other promotional items as well on discounts on SSN Nation gear. Now, let's move along. Let's talk about the preeminent lawyer in all of DR. And of course, he's my attorney. Of course, we got to stay with the top dogs. So here's his firm. I just want to give an overview so everybody can see it right now. Make sure you let him know that you're from the SSN Nation. His information is down below. The WhatsApp is down below. The website is down below. Make sure you let them know you're from the SSN Nation, and therefore you may get a small discount. You may understand, and of course, he loves you guys. All right? So, again, he'll take care of you on all fronts. And what I mean by all fronts, corporate law, real estate, immigration, tax and accounting, financial accounting, and everybody who does real estate is going to be a little concerned with Comfortour. Comfortour law has tax implications. $150,000 or less, you don't pay taxes if that's the value of your property. That's the first thing. But there's more to Comfortour than just that, because that's in stone pretty much whether you have Comfortour or not. It's also the 3% that you have to pay on your contract when you're transferring property. Comfortour means you will not have to pay that. And if a project does not have Comfortour, then that means you will have to pay that transaction cost. So we want projects with Comfortour. And just for starters, 7:05 p.m. Eastern time on April 26th, you can ask him about all of this. Even immigration came up the last time he was on. Some accounting, some other business ventures may even come up. Whatever you want to ask, make sure you're here. So I just wanted to let you know what to expect and who the man is and his law firm. That's right. He is full-blown law firm with everything that you need. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, he has the team that counts. Now, also this week, Gwen Afreri, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his last name correct, but funny thing happens. I find out that he could have been born in France too. Can we believe this? I can't believe it. This is awesome. I didn't even realize it until I actually saw his ID, and I was like, wait a minute. France? Okay. I'm down. And he's a great guy. He's going to be on talking about Larimar City and Resort. And specifically, more than likely, we're going to be talking about Horizon Views. Why? There's a limited amount of units left in the Prime Towers, a.k.a. Paradise Towers. Very small amount of units left. So hopefully we'll get some updates when he comes on, because they're going to have to open up another tower or something. But we're going to be talking about Horizon Views. So just in case you don't know what we're talking about, Larimar City and Resort, it's my #1 rated location. You can find out about this before Gwen comes on, so you'll have your questions and everything written down and ready to go. So that's a good thing. And then this is Prime Towers that you were seeing, generally is what they're calling these. Paradise Towers, I like that little nickname myself. And then notice all of this boardwalk area will be at your disposal while living in Larimar City condo project. All right, keep that in mind. Also inside is Horizon Views. Horizon Views is here. Tower 1 in Horizon View. I don't know if it's going to be on the left or the right side, but one of these towers are going to be built first in the first phase. Got it? Towers 1 and 2. They are also 1, 2, 3, and 4 are supposed to be in the first phase, and we're going to find out if there's going to be any other towers or information in the first phase. We know the sports complex is going to be in the first phase. First phase is going to be done by September 2025. So we know that the first part of the boardwalk is going to be started on. That also means we may have a hotel there, but we don't know that, but we'll ask when he arrives. So I just wanted to get you guys already primed and ready, and don't forget about our live streams that happen Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings. On Monday and Wednesday, it's 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesday, one of the perks for members is they're the only ones that can be in the chat room on the Wednesday night live stream at 8:50 p.m. That's right. We're going to have 2 live streams on Wednesday this week. And then on Friday evening at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Time is when we have our Friday night live streams. So please join us, and some more videos will be dropped shortly this week. Just had to put this out there so you guys know what to expect, so you'll know to join if you're interested. And again, we're talking about real estate investing where you can get your hands in one of the top locations where people are coming to visit. They breaking all kind of records in 2023. The first quarter broken records for tourist visits and cruise visitors. So therefore, what do you think's going to happen when they build all these other things in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, or the Dominican Republic, period? Because Johan Confidante, he's not just a Punta Cana lawyer, he's a Dominican Republic lawyer. He can represent no matter where you are on the island, he can help you. And he has the team to do it. So just keep all of that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. And with all that said, I look forward to seeing you on the live streams, and please share the videos. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and people are out here still trying to charge you for information that's readily available on the internet. And there's still people paying for it. But we have the experts here. We have some information that you can use that's not going to cost you anything, because a lot of people had to pay extra money to deal with, for instance, Johan Confidante. A lot of people are dealing with multiple realtors, helping them, but they don't have some of the best. Gwen is one of the best. If you want to get one of the nice projects or one of the nicer units, he's checking and scouring in case you want a certain unit, and he scours it and says, hey, wait a minute, somebody's not going to pay, they canceled, so you can have this unit now. This is what he has been doing for SSN Nation members. And yes, we have quite a few SSN Nation members who has actually bought at Larimar. So we're going to find out more about this Horizon Views and updates. So don't miss out on this. Don't sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody has a chance to get involved. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.